All right, it's 8 o'clock, so we're going to give everyone a few minutes to join. And we'll be starting shortly. If you have any friends, business partners, spouses that you want to join, let them know this can be accessed from a mobile device at theyoungandfree.com/draft15. Okay, great. So I've gotten some feedback that you all are on and that you can hear me and all of that jazz. So let me try to back this up a little bit. This is my first hangout from my new computer, so it's showing my face pretty large here. Okay, great. So I am going to switch over to some slides. And hi, everyone. Thanks for joining tonight's hangout in our info session on the Young and Free Draft, our spring recruitment for our amazing team. We're going to be going over a few things today, and I'm just going to briefly show you what we're going to be discussing. So let me share my screen. Okay, so great. So let's go ahead and get started. I don't want to hold anyone beyond 20 to 30 minutes. So today we're going to be launching our Young and Free draft. So over the next half hour, what you can expect to learn is who am I? So who is this girl on my screen speaking to me? You know, some of you all may have been invited by me personally. Others of you may have been invited by members of my team, as well as my business partners and people that you may know. So welcome. But then we're also going to learn exactly who is the Young and Free, what is this draft that they have me on, and what is the intense spring training that's going to be available for everyone who is drafted this year. Okay, so let's jump right into it. So who am I? I am Alina McCord Estes, and I'm going to stop sharing because it's just kind of weird. To just be having you all look at that the entire time. So I'm Alina McCord Estes, and I am a double diamond executive with It Works Global, and I am the leader of the Young and Free. The Young and Free, just as a quick synopsis, sorry, tongue twister, is a team that is a part of a much bigger team with It Works Global, which is the company that we're a part of. But everyone that is on the Young and Free team, which is about 500 people, in some shape, way, or form, partner with me. And I'm going to go a little bit more into what makes our team unique, but just so you can kind of get a background of why I'm here, you know, and what my story is. You know, I joined It Works Global in April of 2013. So almost 2 years and 3 months, right? That's crazy to even think that it's been that long because it definitely flew by. But prior to joining It Works, I had been living in New York City, working as a Wall Street financier. That was my dream job. That's what I, you know, my entire life had planned on doing. And once I got there, it probably took about 2 to 3 years for me to look up and really feel like this is not what I want to be doing, right? So yeah, I had been studying my butts off for years, trying to get these great job placements, got the job placement, got there, and just wasn't fulfilled after, you know, 3 to 4 years of really just living in Excel, and I decided that I wanted to do something different. Fortunately, I had been given the opportunity to partner with one of my colleagues on launching her small cosmetics line. And then shortly after that, I really decided I wanted to pursue entrepreneurship full time. That experience really just lit a flame in me that I never wanted to go out. It gave me the ability to see something that starts really small, turn into something huge. And just the fulfillment that I got from that opportunity just lit a fire in me. So from there, you know, we all have like these notebooks that we let sit that are full of projects and ideas and things that we want to do, and we never get to them, right? And so after I had that experience, I vowed to myself that I was going to actually take the time to go and pursue what I was calling my passion projects. And there are a lot of us that actually, you know, have these projects, and we really just leave them there, and we replace them with these jobs, right, that leave us very unfulfilled. And so that was really my goal. My goal was to leave my corporate job, my corporate benefits, and, you know, my 6-figure income, and go and find fulfillment. So that's what I did. In March of 2013, I threw up the deuces and I left New York. I moved back to Atlanta to just be a struggling entrepreneur. Sounds crazy, right? But, you know, it was either now or never. I was willing to take the risk and just kind of take that leap of faith. So moved to Atlanta to work on the cosmetic line full time, but also at the time I had recently launched an iPhone app with another partner of mine. And so I was doing that full time. So maybe about a month after quitting my job, I was just randomly on Instagram, like most of us are all the time, and I came across some before and after pictures that were very compelling. They intrigued me. I had a very old knee injury that left some cellulite in my left thigh. And of course, as a woman, you know, we want to wear our short shorts, our bikinis, and it was just something that really bothered me for years. I had tried every lotion, every laser treatment, you name it, I tried it. And so when I saw these two pictures of one thigh that was full of cellulite and the other that wasn't, I was like, this looks like something that could be cool. Went through the girls page, and decided, hey, I'm going to try this product. And my plan was really just to kind of, come back on the scene, flat abs, and nobody really knew, what happened to Alina and how she got so sexy, right? That was my original plan. But when I went to go and purchase the product, I saw that for a couple more dollars, I could actually become a distributor and start earning income, right? So of course, number one, as an entrepreneur and kind of having that business mindset already, I just saw the word opportunity and I was like, this sounds like something that could turn into something. Pretty much everyone that I knew either is always talking about getting healthier, losing weight, getting a flat stomach, or needing extra income. And so it was pretty much a no-brainer. So without having used any of our products, I just went jumped full in, and started becoming a distributor. And my goal was to really just make $200 to $500 a month to pay my car note or my insurance or whatever. And I ended up making that in my first week. And from there, I realized that I had found gold, right? I really consider it works to be my blessing, and I say that I was rewarded for taking that leap of faith in my other ventures. And this kind of just came up because 5 months after starting this venture, I had actually replaced my full-time income that I was making with JP Morgan on Wall Street. And then a year into the business, I had actually tripled my income. So talk about a huge opportunity for financial gain that was just completely, out of the blue, right? So that's kind of my story. That's who I am. That's how I got here in this business. Completely random, but learned that it was a great opportunity, partnered with some wonderful people just by picking up the phone and saying, hey, I want to take this seriously. I want to use this platform to help me finance some other projects that I have going on and really give me the opportunity to be a full-time entrepreneur, but not having to live in my car and eat saltines, right? So how awesome would that be to actually finally either be that stay-at-home mom, be that, that entrepreneur that's working on your new clothing line, but actually having a source of income on the side that really helps you to not have to do those things in an uncomfortable position. That's really how I was able to leverage this opportunity. So with that, my team grew bigger and bigger. And this time last year, we branded ourselves as the Young and Free. So what is the Young and Free? The Young and Free is an It Works distributor team. And does it mean that you have to be young and you have to be, under 30? Absolutely not. We like to say that young is a state of mind, right? So when we were children, we believed that anything was possible. We looked up and, we could be the president of the United States. We could be astronauts. We could walk on the moon. Whatever the case is, we thought the impossible was possible. And so that's one of the things that we really challenge ourselves to do here on the Young and Free, is to really believe that anything's possible. No goal is too big. And then of course, free just represents freedom of time, free to do what we want to do, financial freedom, living debt free. And so that's how that name came together. I would say that demographic wise, we are a pretty young team, which is cool because, a lot of us work together. A lot of us are brand new people to network marketing, brand new to entrepreneurship, but we do have people that are 50, 60 on our team. My aunt, we have some older members who joined the team with their children and their cousins or whatever. And so it's not just, you have to be young to be on this team. I will also say that 98% of our team are females, right? And that's pretty much our business. This is a great opportunity for mothers. The product significantly works well for people, who have had significant weight gain from either pregnancy or whatever. So the business model works really well with women. So that's why you will see a lot of women in our demographic. But it's not limited to women. So we do have about 10 males on our team, which isn't many compared to how many people are on our team, but men can come in and succeed. And those are men that work the business by themselves. That's not even just the spouses that actually join, with their wives or their girlfriends, right? So this business is for everyone. The Young and Free team is looking to grow significantly. So that brings us to, what is the draft, right? The draft is basically where we go out and we bring in a whole bunch of people because this is our busiest time of the year. So let's kind of think about that. And this will be the point where I can kind of give you a little bit quick synopsis on It Works Global, in case you all have not, had conversations previously with the people who sent you to this informational. It Works is a full health and wellness company. Okay, so we were founded back in 2001, and we have 4 full product lines. We have a skincare line, we have a body contouring line, we have what we call our greens line, which is like a detox and drink supplement, and then we also have our body contouring line, which is like we have our lifestyle line, which is like our supplements, so vitamins and things of that nature. But we're most known for our ultimate body applicator, or what most people know as that crazy wrap thing. So what the ultimate body applicator does is it helps to tighten, tone, and firm in just 45 minutes. So you think about someone that wants to get more definition, maybe in the lower abdomen, wants to get rid of like some fat on their arms, their double chin, some cellulite. It helps to tighten and tone. It reduces the appearance of cellulite and stretch marks, and it actually continues to work over time, right? So people want to know, well, is it just water weight? Does it go away? No, this actually helps to release toxins in your fat cells, causing them to shrink instantly. So once they're gone, they're gone. It doesn't reverse. It actually is progressive. So that means the more wraps you use, the better results you have. 4 wraps is considered a treatment, right? So you want to wrap every 3 days. So that's something that a lot of people want to know. Well, how often do I have to do it? We're recommending that you do it every 72 hours. So that's how the wraps work. That's our flagship product, and that's what most people come to us for. But our goal as distributors is to get people in by giving them, very all natural, quick, and safe results, but then helping them to become healthier altogether by, detoxing with our greens and putting them on some type of lifestyle supplement and vitamins that's going to really help them get healthy from the inside out, right? And so that's kind of an overview of the type of products that we have with It Works Global. So as part of the draft, we get a lot of business during this time of year because of what, right? And most people are coming in with New Year's resolutions, wanting to get healthier. They really want to drop that baby weight. They're trying to get ready for the summertime. And so you can imagine the amount of customers that we get. In addition to that, just economically speaking, a lot of people have a surge in extra discretionary income because of tax returns and them finally catching up from the holidays. And so our sales go through the roof, generally through the months of January through April. So with that comes the need for more people to go out there, and help fulfill those customer orders. And so we do a huge recruitment session where we bring people in, and we actually train them, right? We do a 1-day intensive training that we normally don't offer throughout the other periods when people may join the business. And in this 1-day period, people really learn everything that you need to know from the ground up to come into this business and be successful. So there's a few things that I want to talk about in terms of the expectations, right? So you can become a It Works distributor. You can join the Young and Free at any point in time. You can join with the basic business builder kit for $99, right? But this draft is a little different than any other time of the year because we're looking for a certain type of person. And so I really wanted to have this informational session tonight to make that very, very clear, right? So, people can sometimes come into It Works and really it's just, to run it as a hobby, not a business, right? So that means like they're doing parties maybe once a weekend out of the month. They kind of talk about the products whenever. They don't really treat it like a business and really don't have a goal to make, a whole bunch of income with it. It really is just fun. And there's nothing wrong with that. At any point in the year, you can join this opportunity to do that. But this draft in particular is for people who want to come into this business and actually treat it like a business, right? So that means that you're doing marketing, you have a strategy, you're going out there and you're talking to everyone and you have goals, you have financial goals. You may want certain things to pay for daycare, to, you know, help buy a new car, help pay off your, you know, your credit card. We're looking for people that need an opportunity to make something big happen, right? And so we want people that are going to come in and from day one, go to training, right? So you're going to be in this 1 hour intensive training where you learn all this stuff and you process it really fast, and then you go and you implement it, right? So you don't really spend a whole bunch of time doubting yourself or trying to figure out what am I going to do, and then look up and it's been a month and you haven't done anything, right? We're looking for very, very aggressive people that are going to come in, be a sponge, and soak in everything that the successful people on our team have done, and then go out and duplicate that in a very, very swift manner, because we want you to be able to come in and really take advantage of this time, right? I don't want you to come in and miss this boom, okay? So with this spring recruitment, it's important that you think about, is this something that, you know, I have time for, right? So that's what you're going to want to ask yourself, that, do I have time to commit to this business? So the time commitment is really any extra time that you have, right? So if you're working a full-time job, it means when you get off work, you're working your It Works business. You know, while you're at work on your lunch break, you're talking to people and letting them know that you started a new venture. You know, you're bringing up the business at any point in time, right? You're throwing parties on the weekend. You're going to corporate events when we have them. You're really coming in and you're treating this thing like a true business. All right. Those are the type of people that we're looking for. In addition to that, we're looking for people that can lead very, very early. So that means that when you come into this business, it's your responsibility is to get customers, right? So to sell product, because that's how we make money. We don't make money for recruiting people, right? So if someone joins my business today, I don't make any money from that. So that's one of the ways that you know you have a very strong and company, network marketing company full of integrity, is when you're only making money off of product, right? Things that make money. So number one, your role is to sell product, but then also you want to tell more people about this opportunity. So you want to be able to build a team. So with that being said, the people that come in during a spring draft are going to be building teams really, really fast. Or you'll be working with someone like me or other people that have your sponsors, and they're going to be helping you to build teams really, really fast. And so what that means is that you have to take on leadership roles very early in the business. I think that probably my first month in the business, I had maybe 7 to 10 people that were under me as distributors, and I had, you know, almost 70 or 80 customers that I had to manage. And I was brand new. I barely knew what I was doing, but I was, you know, aggressive enough to go out there and learn what I needed to learn to be successful and teach other people what they needed to know really, really fast. Okay. So we're looking for those type of people. We're not looking for the people that, you know, can't get it together, right? Not looking for the people that are afraid to lead others, the people that doubt themselves. We need people that are going to come in confident and willing to learn, right? That doesn't mean you have to be perfect or that you know, are not expected to not know anything, because I know that you won't. But this opportunity is really for those people who want to take this seriously and want to take on a lot of responsibility in a short amount of time. Okay, so those are really the qualities that we're looking for in a person. You know, you don't need to know anything, right? So this intensive training is going to teach you all of the things that you need to launch your business. But beyond that, we offer a plethora of trainings with the Young and Free. Okay, so on a weekly basis, I host a training call every single Sunday. This training call gives you very, very tactical information and things that you can do to go out and build your business on a daily basis. All right, we have tons of archived files that allow you to come in and out the gate, have templates, have scripts, have you know, mock emails that you can start sending out to people without having to recreate the wheel. These are the resources that you will have when you come onto this team. In addition to just the resources, being a member of the Young and Free team, you have access to some of the top earners in the company. So, you know, while I have not hit, you know, nearly the top 100, I'm still doing very, very well. So you have obviously access to me, but you have access to all of the people that I have access to. So if you were to talk to any of our team members, they'll let you know that we have had several of the top earners, the top 20, the top 5 in our company come on our training calls and teach us personally how to go out and be successful. When you're joining a team in this type of business, it's very, very important that you have access to people that have already been successful, because that means that they know what it takes to come in and do what needs to be done. And so it's only up to you to determine if you're going to do that, right? So that's the type of access that you're going to have by joining this team. In addition to that, we have team support, right? So we use the platforms GroupMe as well as Facebook groups to communicate 24/7. So regardless of if you're in Atlanta, DC, Maryland, in California, you are literally connected to every single one on this team. At any point in time, you can ask questions regarding the products. You can ask questions around, closing a deal, whatever the case may be. There's always going to be someone there to help you and on standby, which is great because it's huge team support. We have people that are going to be set up as accountability partners for you, right? So as you come in, you'll have people that what we call our sideline sisters that come in around the same time as you, and you all kind of help each other stay motivated and build. But you're also going to have someone who's kind of been in the business a little bit longer to help keep you accountable, to say, hey, did you meet your goals this week, or what are your goals this week, and then really follow up with them, right? So these are the type of things that you want to look for in a team. We've stated to you what we're looking for, but some of the things that we offer are, already accessible files ready to go at your use for your use. We have leaders that train you. We have weekly trainings. We have accountability groups. All right. In addition to that, we have incentives and contests to keep things fun, to boost the morale of our team, to really make sure that every single month we have team goals, right? So while you come in and we have personal goals and we meet them, we also have things that we want to do as a team. Right now we have about 500 members. By the end of this year, we want to have at least 1,500, right? And we're gonna get there. And we want to make sure that the people that we bring in are really a great fit, right? Because it's nothing like having a great fit on a team to really make things move much faster. So that's really it. We want to get the best of the best, right? And then we want to bring you in and we want to train you in an intensive spring training. So think about, when you're trying out for a sports team and you come in and you all are practicing like crazy so that you can be successful and win that championship. That's what we want to do here. We want to bring you in, train you with the best of the best, and then send you out there to get it done. We have a huge conference coming up starting tomorrow down in Orlando. So I'm very, very excited to go. And in that conference, we're going to actually be learning about new products, and we're also going to be learning about new bonus incentives to make income in our business, significantly more income through these bonuses. And so that's something that spring recruits normally are able to take advantage of because they have tons of energy in their business, okay? So some of the things that I did not cover in this informational that you will want to get further information on is, number one, you want to go back to the person that invited you to this call and have them share with you our 3 steps to success, okay? And this is homework for you all because I want you all to continue this conversation, right? Don't just walk away and feel like, oh, I know what I need to know, I'll think about it. No, I want you to go back to the person that invited you and say, hey, I checked out that draft informational. She gave me some homework, and that lets us know that you're serious because you're following up, right? She gave me some homework. She wants me to find out, number one, what are your 3 steps to success, okay? These 3 steps are the only things that you need to do to be successful, right? So go and find out the 3 steps to success. Then I also want you to ask them, what are the 3 ways that you get paid in your business, okay? So there are 3 different ways that we get paid as distributors for It Works, okay? And I want you to go back and ask the person that invited you to this call, what are those 3 ways that you get paid? All right, and so from there, you're going to have time to ask them any additional question. You say you want to, you need some time to go and get your finances together. We do have a way that you can pre-sale product so that you can make money first before you buy your kit. So you want to ask that person how you can do that if finances are an issue for you. So you have a few days to kind of get it together, figure out what your time is going to be that you can commit, come up with any questions that you have, go back to the person that invited you to this webinar or this info section, ask those questions, and then on Monday the 19th is the deadline for spring registration. Okay, so that means that between now and then you can go ahead and get drafted and join the Young and Free team and start, you know, getting things together and talking to your sponsor. And then on the 20th we will be having our 1 hour intensive spring training. Okay, so that means that if you do not join the team or you do not register by the 19th, you will not be able to be included on that intensive spring training on the 20th. Okay, so the deadline is Monday. Now, does that mean if you don't meet the deadline, you can't join the team? No, it doesn't. You can, like I said, you can join the team 365 days a year. You just will not be included in this special draft, right? You won't be included with some of these intensive resources because it is a small group, right? So small comparatively speaking, right? So we want to work with those 10 to 20 people that join and really give them, you know, the resources that we need. And then if you know, come in later, you'll work more closely with your sponsor directly versus this whole like spring draft thing. So that's kind of the difference. And it's kind of, it's fun to kind of come in with a group of people and you know, you kind of have like your camaraderie between each other and you're kind of like a support system. Plus you get all of these resources that we're doing special for the people, you know, that are really going to come in and help us out in our busy season. Okay, so that's it. Thank you for joining tonight. I look forward to hearing having your questions answered over the next few days and getting all of you all registered on Monday. And then I'll see you all on Tuesday for an intensive workshop. You're going to love it. And I'm excited to host it as well as bring on some of my lovely team members to teach you all everything you need to know to be successful this year with the Young and Free. Have a good one, guys. Bye-bye.